The GP is the party piece of every Mini generation. It's the most hardcore Mini they can produce. However, with the new one, they might have taken some odd decisions in the design. So let's see if it's still worthy of that GP badge.
So there's a lot of different things that are new to the GP and they are really cool, so I want to show them to you. This massive grille here, along with this piece here, it sucks in a lot of air, providing that 306 horsepower, the cooling it needs. There, you also have these radiator channels here, which go through to the brakes. But then again, Mini, please, what's this? I mean, can we just leave this open, put a hole in it? Because fake vents on a track car is just a big no. Then if we go to the side, we have these cool carbon fender sides. And they are made out of pieces of the i3 and i8 monocoque. And on the side here, we have this sticker which says 313, which means this is the 313th car, sorry. And this makes your car unique, to say. 1 out of 3,000, they're not gonna make any more. Moving on here, talking about those brakes, we have this massive 4-paw brakes here, which are clamping down to 360 millimeter big brakes, wrapped in these nice 4-spoke wheels with semi-slick handcuffs, and they stick very well to the road, I gotta tell you. Then moving on to the back, same carbon fenders, and the party piece of the GP, the wing. Everyone wanted the wing. Everyone loved the concept. They brought it out. It looks epic. But again, Mini, what's this? Just make it one piece because this is stuck on. And it could have been worked out better. But come on, come. So in the back you have no seats, which makes it really spacious, as you can see. And there's this nice strut brace here, which isn't really a strut brace because it's not connected to the wheel wells. But who cares? It looks hella cool. I mean, just look at it. We can see here how wide these fenders make the stands along with the wing. And then we have the diffuser here to top it off. And this very nice exhaust, which actually looks like a race car. But enough about all the exterior. This car is about driving. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So yeah, this car, as I said, has 306 horsepower to the front wheels, not all-wheel drive, and that's kind of a handful, to be honest. On straight roads, even on straight roads, if the road is not flat, the car will go wherever it wants, whenever it wants. Like, you have to be really skilled and really on your focus because it will bite you. It will bite you. And if you're not experienced enough, if you're just slacking, you're gonna get screwed over by the car and it will bite you. Same with the brakes. They're really, really good. I mean, really good. But if you go too far at high speed, once again, it will bite you. The back will step out and it will bite you. But if you're on your edge, if you're focused with it, if you're experienced with it, it will be such a rewarding car because it'll challenge you. And that's something a lot of cars these days don't do anymore. They go around fast very well, but with reasonably low amounts of skill. I mean, there's a lot of cars these days that are so easy to drive fast. You can see on a straight road, I'm just twitching the wheel because you have to counteract it so much and it goes so fast. It's unbelievable. This car weighs 1,300 kilograms, I know, which is still light in terms of cars, but it feels like this car has 350 horsepower. It doesn't have 300. That's what it feels like. It's blisteringly quick. And forget the 0 to 100 time, because you're in a front wheel drive car. You will struggle off the line just a little bit. Once you're going, god damn. I mean, such a little car, and on track, yeah, it will destroy most of what's driving around, because it gives you, it's so fast, and it corners flat. There's no body roll, nothing. That's mainly because it's so hard damped, but it's not badly damped. I mean, I went from Bruges this morning to all the way here to what basically is CJ's second hometown, Spa-Francorchamps, and the tires are a little noisy, but you just put on the radio harder and forget it. I mean, it's such a great car. I'm kind of a guy who has a weak back, and I haven't had any problems with it, to be honest. I've had cars that are way more comfortable with where my back gets hurt, so kudos to whoever made these seats. Really, really good. But yeah, as great as this car is, there's only one letdown, and yeah, it's these things here, 3D printed shifting mechanisms with the GP on it. They look very nice, they feel very nice, but shifting paddles in a GP1 and GP2 were manual only, if you remember. And because this car has 300 horsepower, Mini says, yeah, we don't have a manual gearbox that can handle that much torque, and it may be too expensive to produce a manual gearbox just for those 3,000 units. That's a shame, really, because this car is nearly perfect, but it's just what's sitting here that's holding it down from being the best car. The automatic, if you're just using it in sport, no touching the pedals, it's quite good, but then again, with a manual, you're so much more involved into the driving as well. You choose how you want to push the pedal, how you want to like feather the throttle, and I'm kind of missing that here just a little bit. But still, such a capable car, god. It goes so fast around corners, so fast, I mean, holy cow. We were here with the GT63 last year, as you may remember, and it wasn't this quick around here, not at all. You could not do what this car does. And the more you drive it, the faster you drive it, the semi-slicks will warm up, the brakes will warm up, they will further warm up your semis, and they'll just stick more, and you can just go further and further. Get into the corner, push it, and then go. Oh, and it pushes you so hard over the white lines. It's unbelievable. Brakes feel so solid still after these up and downs and up and downs. And now that it's getting warmer, also such a nice thing that makes it is the exhaust. You can hear the exhaust tingle like having this slight ticks. It just makes it even more awesome, and further confirm what I've been saying. This is a car that is quite old school in a new kind of way, because it's a challenging car that you have to learn how to drive and just know and explore the potentials, and you have to recalibrate your mind by how fast it goes around the corner. But it has a character that no other car has, because it requires skill. And if you don't have the skill, it will bite you, and you'll probably hurt the car or get hurt by yourself. You might say, like, Mini made a bad car because it's unsafe. No, it's not. I mean, everyone loves older cars so much just because of that they were challenging and they got the best out of you. This is what this car does. It challenges you, and it's like a dog, because it's a challenge. You have to train it. You have to train yourself to make sure you can control the dog. And once you got that and you know what you're up against, it completely changes, and you're in this bond with the car that you wouldn't guess you would ever have with a car that's with, to be say, like electronic steering, OPF, everything that the petrol head these days says, like, it's so bad. It proves that manufacturers still can make cars that can make you smile just because of how it drives, not because of it, because it has a lot of horsepower, which it has, to be honest, for a car this size. But just like an A45, it doesn't have to prove I can go fast in a straight line, I can take you around the corner with no ease. No, it will challenge you. I've been saying this so much, it will challenge you, and that's what makes it so great. And then again, this car is still, it has a radio, it has a good stereo, it has headlights, it has nice seats that will hold you so long. It even has heated seats, which are very, very good. They're very nice on warm days. You have aircon. I mean, on standard you don't have parking sensors or rear view cameras, so quite a bit of a challenge, but it's a 3-door Mini. It's not big. You can park it anywhere. And that's why it's such a great car, because you can use it all week, get around town, get to where you work, and it's perfect for that. It will behave. But then, if you want to go have a bit of fun on roads like this on the weekend, or have a track day, it'll do that well, so well. And not only will it beat a lot of cars on track, it'll also give you a great smile. And yes, this car does 7 minutes and 56 seconds around the Nordschleife, and to be honest, I don't care about that number. It just, track days are not about doing the fastest lap as possible, in my mind. It's just about having fun with the car and connecting with the car, and that's what makes it so nice. I love cars like this. They're not about I can go as fast as the car will go. You go as fast as you can go, and it makes everything so nice. And yeah, what else is there to say about this car? I adore this car. It's one of those cars that, I mean, it's one of the only cars really that I'm so tempted and so tickled to just run straight to the dealership and say, please, I need one. But please, Mini, can you just make 1,000 more with a manual, and then maybe use the manual in the Clubman as well for some sales? Because this car would be perfect, and it would be one of the greatest cars from the last 10 years, and it would be the greatest car the 2020 decade. I'm sure about that. Yeah, and that's really all there is to say about it.